Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip, and what we have for sale here today is a 963B cat crawler loader. We're going to talk a little bit about the mechanics of this particular machine in the first clip, the operating specs in the second, and we'll run it in the third. Price on a new machine these days is, I'll bet they're up around $450,000. Caterpillar is the only manufacturer that has successfully built crawler loaders in mass quantities. I mean, Komatsu's tried it, Liebherr's tried it, John Deere's tried it. Liebherr built for John Deere. Nobody could compete with Cat on crawler loaders. As far as manufacturers go, Cat's ubiquitous out there in the world of heavy construction, mining equipment. It's not because they're cheap. They build good, solid, quality, reputable, reliable machines that stand the test of time. This machine has got 1,175 hours on a working hour meter. Now obviously that hour meter's been changed. We're not sure what the actual hours is on this machine. So the machine weighs 43,000 pounds. The widest point is this bucket right here at 7 foot 6 inches. Tallest point is the top of that cab at 11 foot 3 inches, and the transportation length from the tip of that tooth to the back of the counterweight is 21 feet. As far as the history of this unit goes, this machine, like most of the machines we purchase, is an original owner Dallas, Texas machine with no rust. We're far enough south and 300 miles from the ocean, so the only salt we see is the salt on our kitchen tables. We don't do anything with salt like they do up north. This machine comes from a well-organized contractor here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that had a comprehensive maintenance program that rivals some of the best I've seen. This guy really took good care of his equipment. We, as well as our customers, have been happy with all the machines we've purchased from these guys, and it should be said that before I buy any machine, my mechanics thoroughly inspect it, and if they give me the thumbs up, then I go out and check it out, and if it checks out with me, then and the money's right, then I write a check for it. The neat thing about this machine is that the mechanical system, this machine is largely a mechanical system. It's easy to troubleshoot and fix. It's the last of the machines that Caterpillar made that wasn't burdened with hard to diagnose and fix electronic components, you know, that are slaves to like a central computer. That being said, it does have an electronic monitoring system for help and diagnosis, but it doesn't rely on the computer for the actual operation of the machine, which electronics are the gremlins that get us on a lot of these newer model machines. You don't have that problem with this one. This machine, as far as the engine goes, well, you may be better off looking at it from this thing. It's obviously a rear-mounted engine. It's a 3116 direct injection, turbocharged and after-cooled 6-cylinder diesel engine, Cat diesel engine. It's 160 horsepower. This machine will run, there's your transmission and whatnot. This machine's got an 83-gallon tank, which will give you 12 to 14 hours of run time depending on your application. The machine is mechanically sound. It's got no leaks. Everything on it works. The transmission goes in forward and reverse, and the tracks counter rotate as it should. It's got plenty of power. The undercarriage, as you can see, is you know, it's still got plenty of life in it. You still probably get several hundred hours out of this undercarriage. I'd say it's probably about 20%. There's no leaks on the final drives. like I say, the final drives have got plenty of power. The hydraulics are strong. There's no cracks or welds anywhere in the work equipment. That looks like a crack, but it's actually just a scratch. It's a scratch in the paint. As far as the the business end of this machine goes, the width of this bucket is 8'5". The mouth from the tip of this tooth to the top of this top of the bucket is 4'8", and the depth going back is 3'6". This is a 3-yard bucket. The loader hinge pin height, this pin right here, if it were up in the air and you were dumping, like say into a dump truck or something, is 11 foot. The breakout force of this machine is 43,000 pounds, and the lifting capacity of this track loader is limited by its static tip load, which is simply stated as the hydraulics of this machine are so powerful that the machine will actually tip forward before the hydraulics give out. So the lifting capacity is limited more by the weight of the unit than its hydraulics. So in this case, it's 30,000 pounds for this machine. We're gonna show you the cab and run it in the next clip. Okay, so this is the inside of the cab. Here's your throttle control lever. Here's your forward and reverse. You can see. There's your serial number plate. Got a little ashtray here. All the gauges in this machine work. The seat. The AC blows cool. It's cooler than cold, but all the gauges work. I'll show you that here in a minute. There's your control for your AC. Wiper controls. Light switch. There's where your radio goes. The guy that owned it didn't believe in his operators having light switches. Radios. And to start it, this thing's got to be up. That's your safety lever. So this switch has got to be down before you can start the machine. That's blowing pretty cool. It's not real cold, but it's pretty cold. It feels pretty good actually right now. I think it's about 85 degrees here in Dallas. It's blowing cold. There's your air conditioning unit back there.